I've just come back from the dentist and I've had an epiphany, sitting there, mouth open, plastic stuff in my mouth, everything. And of course, I'm on the gas. Love the gas. Give me the gas. So I'm having the best feeling of my life and I'm problem solving. And here's what I want to share. Don't push your psychic growth. Let it grow. And I'll tell you why. You want it bad. You want it now. If you're anything like me, you want it now, now, now. Doesn't happen like that. Everything else in the world is like you've got to control it. You've got to do it. You've got to be the boss of it. It's 3:30. Why aren't I enlightened yet? Doesn't work like that with psychic growth. How frustrating. Here's the thing. Our spirit guides are always working for us, right? We know this. And sometimes if you're like me, you're going, well, come on, spirit guides, gimme, gimme, gimme. I want. And then when we get it, we freak out. It's because we're not quite ready. We think we're ready and we're going, yes. And then you know what? When it happens, we freak out. You've heard about people with sudden, huge increases, a spontaneous Kundalini awakening, someone's third eye opening, drinking a pile of ayahuasca and going completely out of your zone and coming back completely different and not knowing who the hell you are. The loony bin's full of people like that. You don't want to be one of them. So here's my epiphany. Our spirit guides. And they're called spirit guides because they look after our spirit, right? They're not parking guides or even order my pizza guides. Our spirit guides are there for our spiritual growth. They want it to be smooth. They're doing it with love. They're doing it in a way so we can tolerate and expand into that growth in the comfiest, yummiest way possible. Even while we think, oh, it's not fast enough. I'll share a secret. In my development classes, I was going religiously, tugging on that new shoot of psychic growth, wanting it to grow, wanting it to go real bad. Come on, gimme. Well, I got. My world opened up and I felt everything was like 100 times more intense than I could possibly imagine. It was like I had taken an acid trip. I saw sparkly lights on everything. I could hear 1,000 times more intensely. And it was really full on and I was completely freaked out. Not only that, I had to drive home across the Sydney Harbour Bridge at night and all I could see was fairy lights. That was an awakening. That was a spiritual acceleration and it happened a little bit too fast for me and it freaked me out, even though I was begging for it, right? And then I went, oh, oops, too much. Take it away now. So they did. And then I spent the next 6 months wanting it back again. So you can imagine the spirit guides, right? They're going, well, do you want it? Do you don't want it? You want it now? Do you want it this way? You want it that way? They must be really patient, you know? Because we spend half our lives hoping not to see them, being scared of them, going, please don't appear, I don't want to see you. And then the next half of our lives going, come on, I want to see you. Come on, show yourself. Let me lift something, show something, knock on the door, do something. It's like, they must laugh at us, don't you think? So my epiphany, even though it's super tough waiting and we think it's not going to plan, whose plan is it? It's probably the one thing that's really out of our control. Sure, we can make the place nice and amenable. We can do our meditations and our yoga and our affirmations and do all the clearing and everything to make it possibly welcoming for our spiritual and psychic acceleration. But at the end of the day, it's not up to us. And how freaking annoying is that? So if you're a control freak like me, we just have to learn to suck it up. If you did want to push it, you can always work with me for 6 sessions. And that way you'll be ready for when it does happen. And we'll go through all the psychic acceleration you want. But at the end of the day, it's up to them. I hate that. But you're not alone. So you're probably seeing this in the Psychic Playground, the new Facebook group for psychic people like you to come and play. There's lots more videos where this comes from. I hope to be able to do one at least once a month. And I hope you can come and join me at the Psychic Playground. Ciao. Oh, my mouth's still numb.